Good evening, welcome to the Brotherhood of Dice. We are back once again playing Regency Cthulhu, the Emptiness Within, and we're getting close to the end. Not yet, not quite yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
Are we?
Well, I say that I always make these optimistic estimates.
If all else fails, we'll touch the goo. Just so you know.
Oh, you will touch the goo. You will touch the goo. Right, so yeah, we'll have a recap then, and we'll get going. So, ladies and gentlemen, we bid you a most cordial welcome once again to our modest gathering, and let us once again recall the predicament that our young members of the gentry find themselves in. So, beneath the petrified roots of the dead ash tree, the company discovered a circular womb-like earthen chamber, entirely featureless save for a large marker stone embedded within the northern wall. Carved upon its surface was another symbol, wholly unlike that which adorned the capstone above. To gaze upon the symbol was to feel a peculiar attraction, an irresistible impulse drawing the observer nearer. Some among their number experienced a fleeting vision, a dark forest of pale petrified trees, and beyond it the overwhelming sensation of a presence, one that hungered endlessly and could never be sated. Captain Stone was particularly affected, feeling as though the presence sought to draw him bodily into the nightmare realm. Through the power of this symbol, though the power of this symbol alone seemed insufficient. Unable to make sense of the strange carving and disturbed by the visions it inspired, the company withdrew to the surface. After Captain Stone had related his experience, Georgiana reminded the others of the discovery she had made in Mrs. Barrendale's library, that the original name for the crossroads upon which the Four Feathers stood translated as Four Chambers, or more precisely, the road to Four Chambers. She suggested that this may be some long-forgotten reference to this hidden chamber and perhaps others like it. Conversation soon returned to the strange black substance seeping into the cellar of the Four Feathers, and the affliction suffered by the apothecary Mr. Carton. Once again suspicion fell upon the Williams siblings and their apparent interest in the inn. Having carefully resealed the chamber, the investigators resolved to pay another visit to old Meg Coftington in the hope that she might identify the symbols they had uncovered. Her knowledge proved limited, however, yet she was able to recognise them as belonging to an ancient Briton tongue. In her opinion, the circular symbol represented a void, the emptiness within, while the symbol discovered in the chamber perhaps signified an ash tree. Once more, though, she cautioned them against meddling in such dark affairs. With Meg's warning still fresh in their minds, the companions returned to Tarryford to consider their next course. They wished to locate and verify the existence of further chambers, yet increasingly suspected that the central chamber lay beneath the Four Feathers itself, concealed beyond the cellar wall. Having no obvious means of gaining access, however, they determined instead to pay a social call upon the Williams siblings at Mortview House. At Mortview they were received with every courtesy. During tea, however, Miss Wentworth caused her companions considerable embarrassment when, whilst engaged in verbal sparring with Mr. Williams, she made several remarks openly questioning the marital fidelity of his late father. Despite this remarkable breach of decorum, Mr. Williams remained composed. As the conversation turned towards the history of Tarryford, he once again maintained that he possessed little interest in such matters, and that antiquarian pursuits had been far more the passion of his late father, Valentine Williams. Nevertheless, he offered the assembled company unrestricted access to Mortview's extensive library in the hope that it might furnish further answers to their questions. Shortly thereafter, Mr. Williams excused himself upon the grounds of having to attend to estate business, leaving his guests free to explore the library undisturbed. Among the shelves they found numerous works concerning local history, collections of Shakespeare and other scholarly volumes, together with a modest assortment of largely inconsequential occult texts. In some of the textbooks there was found to be various notations in a lady's handwriting, including words and phrases such as "four feathers?" Teleri, when, madness. Where are the others? Venti, four winds, compass points, undoubtedly. Also, laid open upon a desk, plainly visible to any observer, rested a copy of the very same volume Georgiana had discovered in Mrs. Barrendale's library. The page concerning the ritual of the Teleri had been marked with a recent bill of sale from a London bookseller, dated only a few days earlier. Miss Radcliffe's keen eye also detected a locked door concealed behind one of the bookcases, but before she could make use of her particular talents, however, the butler appeared to announce that dinner was being served. The evening meal was marked by further social fencing, the exchanges between the visitors and Miss Diana Williams proving especially sharp and spirited. On more than one occasion, Mr. Williams found it necessary to offer apologies for his sister's remarks. By the time the meal had concluded, the hour had grown late, and their hosts insisted that rooms be prepared so that their guests might remain at Mort View overnight. After Diana and Robert Williams had retired for the evening, the five friends elected to take a walk across the grounds and investigate the summer house, where the late Valentine Williams had reportedly been found raving before his death. The structure, more properly described perhaps as a folly, was reminiscent of a ruined tower encircled by a ring of weathered stone columns, and it quickly proved worthy of their attention. Beneath an ornate rug, they discovered a trapdoor set into the wooden floor, and, but a few feet below, another capstone identical to that which they had uncovered in Pendlehaven Woods. Although before they could examine it more closely, however, their attention was drawn by the sound of a carriage, and looking out from the folly, they observed the Williamses' carriage quietly departing the estate under the cover of darkness. And of course, that is where we left it, so that is where we will begin again. So, I hand it over to you. You are stood in this folly, this tower. This fake, this ruined tower, and you see, and you can just see, just in time to, like I say, the sound of the carriage kind of fades away as you see the lights of the lanterns on the front of the carriage kind of fade into the distance.
With my reputation as 36, do I have disadvantage on dice rolls?
You have disadvantage on any dice rolls that would apply, yes.
Okay.
Because your reputation is in tatters.
Hooray!
So yeah, I see the carriage driving away, and I'm like, where's that carriage going?
Are they leaving us on our road?
Unusual for them to travel at this late. Which direction is it going off to? Say again, Miss Radcliffe.
I feel like we ought to be concerned.
Do we see where the carriage goes after leaving the gates of the estate?
You lose sight of it you lose sight of it before it actually leaves. Goes through the gates.
Okay.
So it's obviously left the estate.
Okay.
Perhaps I was a bit too harsh at the dinner table.
Yeah, the dinner. Don't remind me about that. Well, yes?
It's not enough that you ran away from your own home, though. I mean, it wasn't that bad, Georgiana.
Hopefully.
But still strange to leave this late. But we have no means to catch up to this at the moment, so I recommend we just continue our investigations here for the time being.
One less set of prying eyes.
That's true, and if it is the Williams siblings, we may have better chance to check that secret door than Miss Radcliffe found earlier.
My thoughts exactly. So, I would like to know where they're going.
We could ask the butlers if we saw the wagon. Like, it's an innocent question. We saw it leaving. We can always ask.
We saw it out the window, if anyone asks.
I
They
mean,
know
clearly
we're going to
told-
help.
Yeah, the butler knows clearly, so he will assume we saw the carriage by chance of being outside here. But yeah, this chamber down here, though. I'll go down again first, just in case, even though I don't like the thought.
Okay.
So was there another hole by the summer house? Is that?
So the summer house. I mean, it's a bit misleading for it to be called a summer house because it's literally a folly, like
Summer shed.
a fake ruined tower. But inside it's all weathertight and stuff. So inside there's some like chairs and there's a wooden floor and a rug and there's like lights hung from the ceiling. So underneath the rug there was a trapdoor, and underneath the trapdoor, a few feet below the level of the floorboards, there was another one of these capstones. And it's uncovered. So whoever built this folly was obviously aware of this capstone beneath.
So yeah, I continued down the hall.
And it's probably noteworthy, despite this being built as a ruined tower. It's clearly a new construction. Probably in the last few years.
Does it look like it's just built badly, or it was built well and then it fell?
No, it's intentionally built like this. So this is what follies are. A lot of the gentry up and down the country, they build follies, and more often than not, they're purposely built to resemble like ruined castles and ruined towers or ruined buildings.
Okay.
So it's not a case of it being badly built or anything like that. It's intentionally built to look like a ruined tower. To the point, it looks like a well-built ruined tower, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, you between you managed to move aside this capstone once again, which again is engraved into the top of the capstone is that circular symbol with the kind of circle like rounded brackets either side, and then the line striking down the centre. And beneath it, you can climb down, perhaps with some assistance, and you find an identical chamber, another rounded chamber dug out of the packed earth. In the east wall of the chamber is embedded another large marker stone, and another different symbol is engraved into it. It's carved into it. And you can make a occult roll, a Captain Stone.
Ooh-wee. Let's see. First roll of the day. Oh, I thought it was going to be 0-0.
Below 5.
Below 5. Nope.
But this, I'm just going to let everybody see it. So this is the symbol that you see.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
One line off the side, while the other one was like 5 lines off the side to the right. Okay.
Stick round in the
Oh,
gang.
it's like a map.
A map?
Yeah, like. Could you put up the picture of the other one, please?
I
as well?
can. They are, of course, all available in the handouts in the journal. But I'll put the one. So this is the other one, the one that you found in the chamber in Pendlehaven Woods.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Are these
that's in.
roads?
And this is the one that is on on the capstones.
Maybe,
The 4 feathers? The center?
maybe. I'm just making sure we remember which symbol is to which chamber direction. So the one with the 5 lines is the south one. The one with the 1 line is west. Okay, if that helps later on. There we go.
Mm.
But that symbol that you mentioned was on both places, the one with the circle.
Yeah.
And they said there was emptiness within. It could be called that symbol, or symbolizes.
Yeah. Either everything, it could mean, it could be interpreted into many things, like to encompass everything, or avoid, as like, you know, everything within this circle, or everything without it, which leaves a void within, which could translate as the emptiness within.
Is it it? Is it the thing? Is it the
Again.
Well, yeah. I'm not going to go close to that symbol because I'm afraid of getting out of the mission or being pulled into the nightmare again.
So what are you doing, Captain
Captain
Stone? You're down there by yourself? Sorry?
Waited too long.
What did you say, Bennett?
Don't stare at it too long. You got terrified last time of
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, I'm not looking at it too long. But it's safe down here. No danger like last one. Only these symbols that we must not look too much at.
Would you like me to come down and draw it in my little book?
Yeah, sure thing. Come down here.
Alrighty, here I come. Steadily lower myself down.
Okay.
Just imagine your picture, like, going down the little line.
Just level.
Descending on the light of God. Okay, so Reverend Bennett, Mr. Bennett, you can make an occult roll as well when you see upon seeing this symbol.
Dun, dun, dun. Ah, shit.
You're like, dunno.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yes, looks like a stick attached to another stick. Fascinating.
I will tell you that as you make that joke, you're reminded that although old Meg wasn't sure of the meaning of the full meaning of the symbol that you found in the chamber in Pendelhaven Woods, she said she thought it meant ash, or at least that was the surface meaning of it. And you believe, you have some vague inkling that this is another, refers to, at least, like I say again, like just the surface meaning, refers to another type of tree.
Ah.
Are there any trees nearby?
Yeah, what's
No.
the... Oh, okay.
Any stone?
You know when we saw the sort of petrified tree before, where the other capstone was,
Mhm.
Are there any other types of trees there, or was it all the same?
So there was lots of like willows and oaks, but that was the dead tree was an ash tree, and that was the only one.
Okay.
Whether that means anything or it was just pure coincidence.
Could this symbol perhaps mean tower, since it's found in a tower, and the other one was found beneath an ash tree? Was there a tree here before that perhaps has been uprooted or removed?
Well, if there was a tree here, I reckon the gardeners to the previous lord of this estate probably removed the root, or the tree root, a long time ago.
More questions without answers.
Indeed.
I'm gonna yell down. What have you found?
No, I found a stick. I mean, it looks like a stick. It's not actually a stick.
What he means is it's a straight line like the other one, but one line to the left instead of 5 to the right. We have a drawing of it.
It's a masterpiece. Which professions? Right, I'm coming back up.
Yeah, let's go back up.
Wamba back up.
Okay.
Oh, I'm floating.
You just come out and like, ta-da!
Well, I did it.
Hmm.
So
Has anyone
yeah.
got skills in archaeology.
Archaeology?
How could
Yes.
you determine how old a stone was?
How could you
How-
do that? Would be something like archaeology.
Could I try and determine?
You
how
could.
old the stone is? 'Cause I
It
really
would. You
don't
would
know.
require. Would of course require a close examination of the stone. I mean, or if you want to examine the chamber.
Is the chamber also stone?
No, the chamber is made of like packed dirt, packed earth.
I want to try and look at the stone because where's God, I keep losing all the handouts. It says something about building a oh God, last one open. It says something about a primitive temple on top of a mound. Is this on the mound?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm still gonna see how old the stone is because I can't.
I personally like Tony's suggestion in the chat to lick the stone.
It's about 20 years old.
Go on, Georgiana. Tank your reputation even more.
Okay.
Just
No one's
crowd
here
of
to
people walk
witness it. It's fine.
So is Georgiana going back down? Is she going back down? Is she going back down on going down on her own?
If the stone is down, well, I wanted to investigate the tower stones
Oh, the tower stones.
rather than the.
All right, you don't need to make a check on that. Like I said, they're clearly the stone. You know, it's literally just a few years old.
Okay.
It's obvious that's even to your even to an amateurish archaeology. With somebody with amateurish knowledge, you can see anybody could see that this is really new. It's built. It's not built from It's not built from stone that's been old stone that's been repurposed or anything. It's maybe been, as part of the construction, it's maybe been weathered to make it look old and the way it's been constructed. But yeah, this is just a typical folly. There's probably some probably one or more follies on your own family's estate.
They wanted a rustic look.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's kind of giving this fake level of history to the people's estates.
Hmm. Okay.
And it's kind of a trend, a bit of a fashion.
Nice. I've run out of theories. Anyone else?
Georgiana, you were looking at the stones. Do you have particularly knowledge of the stones?
I have archaeology knowledge somewhat from what I've read in books.
Do you want to go and take a look at the stone with the carving in the thing? I suspect it's probably from the time of that tribe mentioned in the text we read, but would be good to double check.
It might be another Newen symbol. Is that what?
That was the name of the. You believe that was the name of the one of the symbol that you found in the chamber in Pendle Haven Woods.
Oh, that's like the word, and then it translates to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking it might be from the What's the name of the tribe again? Talari.
Talaria.
Talari tribe.
Talaria.
Yeah, I think this is all part of their ritual. I'll go down if someone comes with me. With a lantern.
I will accompany you. You need a strapping, strong man. Don't give me that
So,
book.
Captain Stone?
Yes, I think I shall go down, yes.
Oh.
Good, look at a rock.
Okay.
I'll take this rock.
Okay. You can give us an archaeology roll.
Okey-dokey. I don't know if it's going to tell us anything new, but
Oh,
oh, that's the best roll I'm ever going to get.
Oh, okay. Right, it's a hard success.
She licked the stone. She won't admit it, but she
No one
did.
can see down here.
What's a quarter of 25? So here, spending 2 luck would make it an extreme success,
Mhm.
and I would give you more information for that.
Sure, I will do that.
If you click on the expand the chart, there you go.
I know how to do it.
Okay, very good.
I've watched other people do it.
Okay, so yeah, your memory jogged by the symbol you found in the chamber in Pendlehaven Woods. This one is clearly of the same origin. The stonework looks. It's hard to. You can't make a precise determination, but you would suspect this mark stone and the it was placed here, and this symbol carved into it several hundred to 1,000 years ago. And this symbol is Uaf, which one translation would mean hawthorn, but with a critical success, you know the deeper meaning. Like I said, these symbols had multiple meanings depending on the context, and in this case, this symbol in this situation, in this kind of sort of ritualistic situation, this symbol would often be associated with preparing for a task. Not only that, but the correct translation of the symbol's name isn't hawthorn, although in it sort of, you know, over the years it kind of mutated into that. But the correct translation of this symbol would be fear or horror.
Oh,
Those are
we're in
quite different things.
trouble.
And you can also make a power roll.
Good luck.
Shouldn't have licked it.
How do you spell Uath?
I shall put it in the chat.
I'm
It's
writing
the
it in.
sound that James Bennett makes after eating too much bread.
There we go. Woof. Woof.
So it means preparing for a task and fear or horror.
Yes. So it's so not it doesn't directly mean it's often associated. So the symbol is often associated with preparing for a task.
oh boy.
But oh dear. But the actual literal translation, the original translation of this symbol is not hawthorn, but fear or horror. And yeah, so Captain Stone, or whoever else is down in this chamber, as Georgiana is examining this symbol, this mark stone, muttering to herself, she suddenly collapses, like just faints.
Oh, I'm going to try to catch her before she lands on the dirt. Oh no.
Okay, so you maybe try and maybe grab her before she like hits the floor. But yeah, she's unconscious. You can see like her eyelids closed, but you can see like her eyes, rapidly moving, back and forth beneath her eyelids.
Oh boy. I'm just going to gently slap her face. Mrs. Georgiana?
That's what you do when someone goes into a fit like state. You just nobody trained.
Miss went down. We got a woman down here.
Again?
Okay, so you're oblivious to Captain Stone's attempts to resuscitate you, to bring you round. You get a flashing image of a blasted forest of pale, petrified trees and something with that has an insatiable hunger, something lurking just out of sight. And as you feel almost this sense of vertigo, for a moment you can hear this leathery flapping noise and this kind of clicking noise, and there's a sense of something coming down from the sky behind you. For a moment you see a shadow across the somehow you see a shadow across this featureless pitch black floor. This blackness darkened even more, and then suddenly you're a sharp intake of breath, you're back in the room again, and you must make a sanity roll.
Okie
Ooh.
That's okay.
Okay, so you lose 1 point of sanity. So as the Georgian suddenly comes round, you'll choke then.
Mrs. Wentworth, are you alright?
No,
What happened?
it was a giant bat sounding thing. It was leathery sounding and big, and it was gonna swoop down, and then I woke up.
Snap out of this, soldier.
Stop slapping me.
Stop slapping my sister!
It's alright. All habits from the military is alright.
What do you mean? When are you slapping women in the military?
No, I was slapping my men in the military when they were out of order.
Get away from her! Sister, come up now!
I understand why he left the war.
Honorably discharged!
Misconduct.
Let me help you up, Mrs. Wentworth. I'm sorry, let me help you up.
It was that unending hunger that you saw earlier,
Yes.
but I think it's getting closer every time we see it.
And you think it's like a bat-like thing? You said like a...
It was something flapping and something tapping.
I know how to find people on the ground, but not flying things. That's very disturbing. Oh boy. We only rifles at the end of this, that's for certain. That's a flying thing that you mentioned. Okay, let's get out of this hole. I don't want to stay here any longer.
I did figure out the meaning, and I'll explain it as we climb.
Okay.
Before I passed out.
See, we're climbing up again.
Okay, so you eventually, with assistance presumably, you all clamber back out of this chamber, back up into the folly. Are you closing it all back up again, putting it as you found it?
Yes.
I'd say so.
Okay. But
Especially if we've been told the meaning of that stone. I feel like we don't want to alert people to our presence here.
Okay, so you slide the capstone back into place, close the trapdoor, put the rug back, and kind of make sure things as they were when you first arrived.
All right.
Checking your watch, Captain Stone. Checking your pocket watch. It is just after 12:30.
12:30. Well, I reckon the staff after the stay is maybe thinking where we are. Let's get back. It'll be strange around at this hour.
We should go over everything we know and try and figure out what's happening here.
Indeed.
We can get in that secret room in the library.
Yeah, we're gonna get in there, that's for certain.
Would the staff have gone home at any point?
Home? They are
They
home.
live there.
They live
They
there.
are home, yeah, they have their own staff courses.
Would
So
sleep.
technically, yes.
So I assume at least a few of them would stay up if we're out. They wouldn't leave
True.
guests
Yes.
awake outside.
And they wouldn't lock the doors, hopefully.
Now lock the door and release the hands. But no, you say it's highly likely that at least at least one member of staff would wait until you turn, especially considering that the Williams have left the estate as well, if it was there.
Let's find out.
Only one way to find out.
Okay.
Indeed, Liz.
So you trek back across the grounds from the Folly to back to Mortview House, and as you suspected, the butler, butler or a footman, is waiting for you. Perhaps watching from a window or stood on outside the door holding a lantern. And he pushes you all inside. Just, can I get you? Could I get you anything, ladies, gentlemen, Reverend? Is there anything I can do for you?
Maybe some warm drink after being out there.
Of
It was
course.
getting chilly.
Of course, I shall rouse one of the maids. And he strides off.
There's shake it, mate. Wake up! I need tea!
They need tea.
You need Captain Stone. Wake up!
Wake up!
I'm in the military!
Snap out of it! Wake up!
Gonna get arrested one of these days. Slapping the wrong person.
It's like the wrong person. Oh boy.
Okay, so you kind of what you're doing? You're going to just wait till it comes back, or you're going to head to the library, or
Do we want to go?
something else altogether?
I mean, we want to do it at night, don't we? Going to the library while most of the staff is sleeping.
Mm.
And of course, when it was the butler whose carriage it was leaving, just out of curiosity.
Mm.
So wait for the battle first, then, and then we go to sleep, and then the sneaking begins.
We'll follow the butler into a room and casually ask as we're walking where that carriage is going.
I agree. Let's do that.
Yes. Well, so you're waiting until he comes back, or you're just following him now when he walks away?
Wait until he comes back.
Okay, so maybe about 10-20 minutes later, he returns carrying a tray with some warm drinks. Maybe some mulled wine or something like that. See the steam rising from the pewter cups. Not going to be pewter. It's probably going to be silver, actually. Pewter.
Oh, not drink. All right. So, we saw when we were outside admiring the garden work and everything. We saw a carriage leave the estate this late. Who was that, if I may ask?
That was Master Williams and his sister. So.
Oh, is everything all right? It's strange to see them leave, or someone leave this late like that. I hope they're all right.
They were attending to private business. I'm not privy to the exact nature of it. That is not my place to ask.
No, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Well, as long as there's nothing dire, then I'm happy they are at least all right.
No, as far as I'm aware, there is no emergency, sir?
But yes, I feel a little bit tired after a long day.
Well, if there is nothing else you require, sir, I shall, with your permission, I shall retire for the evening.
Yes, indeed. I don't require anything else. I don't know if my friends need anything from you. No, you can retire.
For your hospitality.
Yeah, thank you so much for your kind hospitality and from your masters. Thank you so much.
And nods and wishes you all a good night, and he departs, leaving you alone in the house.
Now with Nick.
No, wait. What was there in Jaws?
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
So yeah, if we are alone in the house, like the god in our head says, we might as well go to the library.
Yes.
Okay, so you return to Mortview Library. Maybe take a moment to walk around and light a few candles, a few lanterns, to dispel the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And it is pretty much as you left it.
All right, you remember where he was, Mrs. Radcliffe?
I believe so. I'm just gonna walk back to where it was and pull the set. It was pulling the book down, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it literally kind of like some cliche like that. Pulling on a book and it unleashes the catch, and then the bookshelf itself that is like comes out on hinges, revealing a door in the wall itself. So the bookcase itself isn't the door; it's concealing the door. And as you discovered previously, the door was locked.
Anybody particularly good at lockpicking?
I'm good at breaking, but not lockpicking.
Nope. Terrible at it.
Absolutely not.
I can give it a go.
Very well. I keep a lookout on the hallway just in case.
I'm assuming she'll have pins in her hair. She can use
Yeah, I think we established that. Yeah, like a pull out a hairpin. Just happens to have things like that to hand.
Generally, you do. Okay. Not very good at it, but I'm assuming. Oh no.
Better than everyone else.
Yeah.
Got one.
Okay, so the lock appears quite simple, but for the moment it defeats your attempts to open it.
Can we look round for a key in the room?
There's no key. There's no key. You've not seen any key in the room here at all. You can try again, of course. It's only a matter, it's only like time.
It's like Skyrim. Break a lockpick.
Well, if it was a fumble, it would be a broken lockpick, yeah, or damage a lock or something like that. But yeah.
I mean, I can try again, and then if not, maybe we have to go and search through probably Mr. Williams's bedroom. I imagine would be a good place to look.
Oh no.
I'll check the underwear drawer.
Okay, everyone cross your fingers really, really tight that maybe I get less than 20 on this and we don't have to do that.
This.
Oh no.
I don't got this. I got this worse. Much worse.
Sad time lucky.
Yeah, first I'm lucky. Yeah, there's no fumble yet.
How long are each of these attempts taking?
Sorry?
How long is each
I
of
would
these
say
attempts?
about 10-15 minutes apiece.
Okay.
What do we
Maybe
think,
I should be
guys?
keeping lookout if it's taking this
I'm
long.
I'm keeping a lookout.
Yeah,
I'm looking
Captain's
from the
friends.
doorway of the
Yeah.
library just in case.
Okay.
I mean, I can keep going, but I feel like we're going to run out of time.
We'll be
Third
very
time
tired.
lucky.
Yeah.
Do we want to do one
This is
more?
the one.
I mean, I could call on the power of the Lord to help us, but maybe he's asleep.
Can I roll with a bonus die for the power of the Lord?
No.
Need to pray harder.
Even God's tired of Ben.
Oh, it's just getting worse,
Oh.
guys.
Oh
It's
yeah, this is
progressively worse.
getting worse. Yeah.
Oh no.
You want me to break the door and hope they don't hear it?
You go find a key somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe there's one in a book or in a chest somewhere or a drawer.
I think it'll be in the ladies' room, the sister. She seemed the most bookish.
Mm.
True.
And she's not here, so...
We think. We hope.
Hopefully the butler has no reason to lie to us.
And hopefully their business doesn't end anytime soon.
Hopefully we'd hear the carriage first.
There's all your horses coming into the courtyard. Oh no.
Everyone run.
Gather!
I guess can we reclose the bookcase?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think we may have to go on a bit of a snoop.
Oh boy. I guess we are going on a recon mission behind enemy lines then.
Okay, so are you
We're already doing
all...
that.
Yeah, we all do.
Are you all going? So there are like four of you like sneaking down the corridors?
I'm
We
not
should-
the very sneaky type.
I can't
We
be
should
seen doing
probably
anything.
split up though.
We will slip up.
We will slip up. That's not probably. That's going to happen. Yes.
Yeah. I can remain in the library maybe and try to see if I can look for something. Like all staking
I'm
about.
okay at stealth.
I feel like some of us should go to the sister's room and some to the brother's room. Cover ground as quick as we can.
I suppose I couldn't get any worse in the eyes of others.
This is true.
I fear as though, I feel as though my current occupation gives me leeway for these kind of things. I can always say that I'm looking for the best connection to the man upstairs. You know, it's hard to get a signal in this place, so trying all opportunities.
Need the highest room to stand on the bed if anyone comes.
Exactly.
That's what we got.
Me. I'm a reverend.
You were just looking for a Bible.
Exactly. If they don't have one, well, why the heck not? I'll start berating them in verse.
So,
So what's the plan? Where are we going? Who's going where?
Have we been shown our quarters?
yes, you will have been. Yeah, you'll have been shown your rooms. So your rooms will be in perhaps like one wing of the house, whereas the Robert and Diana's rooms will be in the. Say if they're in the east wing, you're in the west wing.
Excellent. So there's no pretending like we got lost on our way to our rooms then. Cool. Good.
Do we definitely know that they're not going to be in their rooms?
No.
Alrighty.
You know,
We're just gonna burst in.
God. It's either that or we just bust the lock on the fucking door.
yeah.
I mean, you could do that.
Secret door.
You want me to bust the lock? I can try.
Not particularly.
That's something we can hide out of.
We want to be able to put it exactly back how we found it.
I mean, it's always behind the shelf. Only the daughter, only Miss Williams will know. Or the brother. I don't know which one of them owns this secret room. Or uses it.
We'd assume the sister, as it's behind a bookcase. She would have probably found it at some point.
If they're even aware of it.
If
True.
they're
Yeah,
aware of it, yes.
Could be entirely to do with Valentine Williams and nothing to do with these two at all.
There's all the love letters to the siren in there.
I mean, seeing
Georgiana,
the...
no.
Could be.
We've got to let the siren thing go.
I heard flapping, it could have been a siren.
The more you talk about it, the more I don't want to see a siren myself at the moment, that's for certain.
It sounds terrifying.
True. Right. Should we split up?
Yes.
I suppose so.
If Captain Stone, you're keeping watch. Shall we split into teams of 2 and go amongst the rooms?
Probably.
I can go to the sister's room.
I'll come with you.
Probably for the best.
it's
So
less-
that leaves me and Miss Radcliffe then.
She's just gonna look at him really intensely. Just like, keep quiet. I will leave you here. I will go by myself, and you can entertain Captain Stone.
Please take him with you.
Let's
I'm so
go and
sorry.
sleuth.
Okay.
You
Okay.
don't sound too thrilled.
You take him. No, you take him. No, you take him.
Pick the last on the sports team.
So you pulled the
You can go,
short
but you've
straw.
got to take your Reverend with you.
So what's the plan then?
Splitting up and looking for clues.
Proper
Good old
Scooby-Doo
Scooby-Doo
style.
gang. Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's going
You
where?
can take the mask off the Williams.
The sisters are going to the sisters' room.
Okay.
Me and the Reverend are going to the brothers' room.
Okay.
Captain Stone staying watch.
And you're staying within the library.
So you're staying downstairs in the library while the others go upstairs into the
Yes.
east wing. Okay.
So if the Williams come back, you must distract them with conversation and an offer of a drink, a nightcap perhaps, and you tell them you had insomnia. Okay.
Very well then. I shall do my best.
Blame the war.
Yeah.
Yes,
Don't remind me.
Don't use any of your war techniques. I don't think they're very effective.
When you mentioned about I get the 1,000-yard stare, like you see in those memes, like I'd like
Just like flashbacks.
yeah, flap hear the bombshells in my mind and like yes, of course.
Or slapping women.
Yeah. yes, of course I shall distract him with my war stories, of course, yes.
Okay. So let us deal with the Reverend and Jane, Miss Radcliffe first.
I feel like I'm the Scrappy-Doo of the group. No one wants to be with Scrappy-Doo.
Okay, so let's look here.
Don't like that my character sheet just got opened up by itself.
Oh. Secret.
Deeply concerning. Put it back.
There you go. Bing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
you,
so let me look here.
The answer is probably not very.
I'm about 30% sneaky.
I don't know. 20% sneaky.
There we go.
Elgar requested by your keeper.
Oh.
Wait before clicking. What are we waiting for?
Oh boy.
I think. Well, I think that's for you to click on, Jane.
But it says wait.
Yeah,
I'm
if
doing
people click
no.
Do we need to click on that now?
No, that's just Jane.
Oh.
Fuck.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So the four of you head upstairs into the east wing, and you kind of part company. The Diana's room being further down the hall than Robert's. You try Jane and Reverend Bennett. You try the door, and it's unlocked. So you turn the handle, push the door open, and find the room. Apparently, you assume it is empty. It's in dark. The room's in darkness. There's maybe a bit of moonlight coming through the open curtains. Maybe a slight glow coming from like embers in the fire grate.
Don't like the use of the word apparently.
Yeah.
See, sitting on the chair in the corner of the room in the dark and just turn us the light.
Denisha.
Ah, Mr. Bond. What if I change my mind and I actually want to go back downstairs and none of this ever happened? Okay, bye.
It was all a bad dream.
It was a little dream. Like it's finally soon.
So what are the two of you doing? What's Miss Radcliffe and the Reverend doing in this dark room?
Crying in a corner. I assume we'll have a candle or a lantern.
There's probably one in the room. You could have brought one with you if you wish. That's not a problem. If not, there's certainly one in the room.
I'm going to abide by my rule of not talking, not making a sound. So I'm just going to make violent hand gestures, like what? Looking? What looking?
I feel like Jane's gonna be, as much as she wants to just smack him for being stupid, she's also not gonna want to talk. She's like, just pointing in different directions.
I'm just going to end up turning around like, where? What? Where? The confused puppy.
We're screwed.
What do you mean?
Why don't we keep ending up being left together? We clearly cannot do this correctly. This always happens.
Hey.
He's looking at your hands as you
attract.
Enemies to lovers.
You're a writer. I'm a writer. That makes.
Okay, so we'll leave Miss Radcliffe and the Reverend in for a moment.
During strange sign language.
Interpretive dance.
So meanwhile, the Wentworth sisters, or former Wentworth sisters, you make your way further down the hallway to Diana Williams's room, and much like the other room, try the door and you find it unlocked. The room was in darkness, bar a bit of moonlight coming in through the open window or the open curtains.
I think I would knock gently on the door just to see if there's a response.
Okay, well, yes, okay, so knocking on the door prior, there's no response. And like I say, trying the door, opens in, the room is in darkness apart from what little light comes in through the open curtains.
We should have brought a candle.
We should have done. But maybe that was more suspicious if we did.
Maybe.
Does she have like a vanity, like a desk area?
Oh god, yeah, there'll be things like that. There'll be a wardrobe, there'll be a chest of drawers, there'll be a vanity table, and yeah. Probably.
What's her wardrobe looking like? Is it very in fashion? Or...
just get lost in like, oh, look at this.
I love her curtain.
Just the lights come on and you stood there trying dresses on.
See, Georgiana, you should wear something like this.
Walking around in her heels.
Girls' night.
And the lipstick. Right, we should gently rummage through all the drawers.
Gently
Yes,
rummage.
drawers, yes.
Okay, so you can make a spotting check. You can somebody can take the roll, and the other one can be assisting, so you can do it with advantage if you like. So meanwhile, what is Miss Radcliffe and Reverend doing? Are you still kind of like frantically making nonsensical hand motions at each other, or?
We'll probably stealthily try and enter the room and take a little look around, perhaps.
Yeah, can we see, like, try and get a vague layout of the room?
Yeah. I mean, like there's probably a big 4-poster bed with silk, expensive silk sheets and drapes around the bed. There'll be a black, kind of locker, big locker at the foot of the bed. There'll be at least one wardrobe, and a chair, and a set of drawers, and probably a dresser and maybe a walk-in cupboard where there's even more clothes. Probably a bedside cabinet of some kind as well.
If there's anything that looks similar to like a writing desk or anything with like little compartments or drawers or anything, I'll probably head to that, see if there's anything openable. A little rummage in there.
Okay. And what about Miss Radcliffe?
Should probably look towards, like, the locker at the end of the bed.
Okay. Rightio then. I guess we'll do the same as with the other pair. So one of you can lead the run, the other one can provide assistance, and you can make a spot hidden for generally searching.
I don't mind doing the spot hidden because I'm not very good at like locksmith type things or anything like that.
As we've learnt, me neither.
I've got 45 in spot hidden.
I've got 60 in spot hidden.
Never mind, you can do that if you want.
So with the Reverend's help, if you call it that, you can roll with advantage.
Help. Quotation mark.
Oh.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
First successful roll of the entire night.
Yay!
And of course, at the same time, we'll have a roll from the Wentworth sisters.
Right, I've got 45.
I am the same.
Okay. Would you like to do it?
Okay.
My rolls are good today. Oh shit, yours are really good today.
Ooh.
Is that also with advantage or?
Yes, you could do.
Right.
You could do. So just roll again. Just roll again then.
Oh yes, if you get better, yeah.
If she gets a crit, then we
Oh,
find
it's a
next
0.
Ah.
Oh,
A hard
I mean, 21 's
success,
still pretty
two,
good.
so a regular and a hard success. Okay. Right. So. I would say that that Jane and Reverend Bennett, you find, although you find no sign of a key, you do find, perhaps in the writing desk, you find legal papers from a solicitor in London to kind of drafted papers drafting up a potential purchase order of the Four Feathers. So essentially, kind of looking at it. Well, in fact, looking at it, you can make a law roll.
Both of us or just one?
Yes,
of us?
both of these can do it. Yeah.
This is a new type of roll.
What's law again? Sorry.
Law,
Just straight up
The
law.
law.
as in legal law.
Very good.
oh, lawyer. Okay. Ooh,
Ooh,
13.
Ooh.
Oh, now I have good rolls.
I do not.
When it's
Oh.
irrelevantly not the most important thing of the night.
I look
So
at it and I'm like, boring.
So yeah, so like I say, it's basically a draft of like of like a contract per purchasing a property, just all the kind of legal documentation that would be involved if an offer to buy was accepted. So they clearly have this all drawn up, ready, just in in case their offer to purchase the Four Feathers was accepted. It all seems legal and above board. There's you don't see anything untoward. Like not as if there's no signs of them using any kind of legal loopholes to con the Copelands out, and Mrs. Copeland out of the property. But yeah, but it's all drawn up, ready to go.
They did tell us that they were going to drop the pursuit of a purchase, but surely you wouldn't have gone to this much trouble and hired a lawyer, drafted up all of this paperwork if you were just trying it out for the sake of a family member's will, right? It was like a lot of effort.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
I suspect we've been lied to.
I imagine we've been lied to quite a bit by them this evening.
Something I'm very used to. People tell me all the time that they hate my poetry, but I know it's lies.
And perhaps as Jane rolls her eyes, we'll switch to the other room. In fact, we'll switch downstairs for a moment. So, Captain Stone, what are you doing?
Like, I'm curious about that book that was open on the table. I want to go through it to see if they made any notes on any pages.
No, you don't see any notes. The page that it's the page in question. I mean, it was marked by that bill of sale, but not only that, it was open. That's a page that the book was left open on. I'll let you make an idea roll if you like.
Thank you. Let's see.
Or a spot hidden idea, or spot hidden, one of the two.
Intelligence is better. Let's see.
Okay.
Oof.
So you think this book was left out intentionally? The way it's laid out. It's not just been put down. Somebody been reading it and just put it down. It's kind of placed in such a way that it would be impossible for you not to notice it. So you wonder if this book has been placed here intentionally. And it's a strange coincidence. This book being there and open on this exact page. So you strongly suspect that someone put this book here for you to see it.
Okay, so I think that, and if there's nothing more, I will probably... do they have, books on their family?
No, it's all sort of local history, and there's literary works like a Shakespeare and the like. You can have a look at it. I mean, it's quite an extensive library, so... it's if you want to look for something, you can if you wish.
Yeah, maybe I will try to find some books on local history further back if something can help us in the future, maybe.
Anything specific?
Like ancient tribes or Celtic tribes back in the Roman times, maybe.
Okay. We can make it a library roll then, and we'll come back to you in a moment. So, Wentworth Sisters, you can make a... Did you make the spot in? You did make the spot in, didn't you? Okay. So, in a jewellery box on the vanity table, you find underneath in like a kind of like a false bottom. Kind of lifts up like a flap in the bottom, so it's not really hidden, but kind of reveals like a space underneath, and in that space you find a key, a rather old-looking key.
Yoink.
This has to be it. It has to. I mean, look at it. It's practically screaming hidden library.
And it's not small, so it's not like it's not like a key for like a set of drawers or a desk. It's quite it looks like a door key, from the sides of it.
We know our keys.
I imagine you've seen keys before, yes.
I mean, yeah, you probably would. I was just thinking, if you have like maids and stuff, would you see keys, or would they open all the doors for you?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think we'd see keys.
Georgiana, never
What
seen a key in
strange
her life.
magic do the servants have to open these doors?
Sometimes they open, sometimes they don't. I don't know why. Right, let's put everything back the way we found it. And if you're going to take any of our items, make it a small one.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not planning on raiding the wardrobe. It's very out of season.
Yes, I thought so too. Creep out.
Okay.
Casually walk back downstairs. Oh, maybe we should tell them we found a key.
Okay, so are you gonna alert the others as you pass Mr. Williams's room?
Just gonna say, found it. Found it. I'm just gonna mime like James Bennett has been doing. The key.
Oh, I think Miss Wentworth wants to eat some pudding. I guess we'll cease our search and try and return things to the way we found them.
Okay.
I just
Return
had
the
a
documents to their rightful place.
Speaking of keys, do
Inking.
we think if thinking that's speaking and thinking at the same time. Speaking of keys, maybe the symbols are a key,
What?
and the round one is the top, and then it goes down into the floor. I've seen keys.
Georgiana Wentworth, everyone. Well-read, learned woman.
I did pass out.
I've seen
I think I might have hit my head when I fell.
This is a key.
She may have low iron, but she knows what a key is.
Okay, so you can make a group look roll. So the person with the lowest look in the group can make a
Oh
look
god,
roll.
I've got 39.
Is that including me or is it just for the four on upstairs?
That's everybody.
I have
Oh,
40.
no.
Has anyone got lower than
40?
39?
So it's me then. Okay.
That was Bennett, I think. One below you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've got
go
one
in,
less
go.
than you.
Oh, I'll go ahead and
About to
do
get caught.
Here we go.
Spend 2 luck.
I'm not doing
Oh.
lock rolls anymore. Woo!
Oh, piss.
Oh, just
Wanna say who?
Good job, everyone, on finding that key.
Door.
Okay, so Captain Stone, you were searching through the library looking for anything that has any more relevant historical information other than the book that you've seen that is laid on the desk. You intently search the shelves, but find nothing of relevance or anything that strikes you as being helpful. And then you hear, absorbed in this search, then you hear the creak of stairs, and you hear a faint voices of Diana and Robert Williams heading upstairs.
Oh, okay. So when I hear that, I am going to I'm going to take the book that was laid out for me on the table and just go like acting I know nothing, just going to the hallway where the staircase are and reading the book and hope they see me.
Okay, so you get to the bottom, so you can see them reaching the top of the staircase. They've not seen you.
Yeah. So I look up and say, "Oh, you're back again. Welcome home."
They stop and they look round and kind of exchange glances, and there's some whispered, a brief whispered conversation, just a few words, and Diana says, "Good night, Captain Stone," and she walks away, and Robert, meanwhile, he kind of turns and starts walking back down the stairs. Yes, what keeps you up at such a late hour, Captain? It's almost 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I struggle to sleep. The war. I have dreams about it.
See?
Still. It's not easy to slap my men. Oh my days. But yeah, I struggle to sleep. I have insomnia, so... And my medicine doesn't seem to kick in this evening, so I went to the library and I heard your door and heard some footsteps. I was wondering who came this late back, and it was you. Just wanted to check who it was.
Okay. So, meanwhile, up on the landing in the corridor in the east wing, you hear, as you kind of just stood outside Robert's room, kind of congregated. There's the Reverend and Miss Radcliffe come out of there, and then you hear the captain, kind of voice slightly raised from downstairs, clearly talking to Robert Williams. And then you see a light, flicker of candlelight, coming in your direction down the connecting corridor.
Are there any other rooms?
There is Robert Williams's room.
James going to hiss and just be like, "Get in now!" Just like drag them back into the room.
I'm going to immediately.
Oh, to God, she's going to her own room and not her brother's room.
Okay, so Jane, you're dragging everybody else in. What was that, Georgiana? You say you're getting under the bed.
It's like the covers.
Wardrobe, but okay.
Yeah, it's got one of the things. The covers drape over.
change.
Kind of drape over the side of the bed. Yeah, of course they do. Yeah. Okay.
More reputation.
Can we all fit under the bed like statues?
Find you under her brother's bed. And she's like, "Why are you under there?" I just like really smells. I just want to be close to him.
Oh my days.
Right. Okay. I think I will let you. I will let you. You can either make a stealth roll or a luck roll, but it's one roll for the group, for the four of you.
Anyone to the left?
So it's got to be the person with the lowest, either luck or stealth.
I've got 39 luck and 30 stealth.
I've got 27 stealth. So your luck's probably better.
I think we're doing luck, aren't we?
Oh God!
If you're doing luck, it's whoever's got the lowest luck. Yeah.
Yeah, but even the lowest luck is higher than the highest stealth, right?
Quite possibly.
I'm so happy I'm not rolling the luck anymore. I'm so happy.
Cross your fingers, everyone. Here we go.
Oh god.
Look.
The Lord is here.
Imagine I'm getting pulled into this room and going, "Oh Lord, please help us! Please help! Help!"
I promise I won't pray
By the
again.
back of the collar, like fucking no.
I'll never overindulge in bread again.
Body of Christ.
Okay, so you put your kid, you like drag. So Jane, you drag them, everybody inside. Kind of push the door. The door clicks shut, and there's a bit of a bit of fumbling, a bit of a thud as you all sort of scramble and hide underneath Mr. Williams's bed, and you hear as you kind of like there underneath the bed. The Reverend thinks he's underneath the bread.
Oh, it's a giant slice of bread. Oh, yes.
All it's missing is some lemon cake.
You hear the
Oh, this is
creak
getting to me.
of the floorboards as like footsteps approach, and then pause for a moment outside the door.
No.
Oh,
No.
And
That's
Captain
not gonna be
Williams, what are you doing?
Captain Williams. Oh, hello.
Captain Stone, sorry, Captain Stone.
I'm the lost brother of the Williamses.
I'm gonna adopt you.
So yeah, I'm just distracting and then point to the book I'm reading. And I saw this book on the table in the library while trying to kill time and try to give myself more sleep to try to help maybe.
Oh, I see.
What, have you? Yeah, have you read this book? This is very interesting.
He looks, kind of peers over and looks over, kind of takes it from your hands. And, oh yes, this it was a book we picked up from a dealer in London after again following my father's requests.
Your father requested with all the 4 feathers.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, how is it related to this book and the 4 feathers? I'm very curious.
Well, as I say, my father had a great interest in local history and in history it's in general, but he seemed particularly interested in the history of Tarryford.
Interesting. And
it is not something that grabbed my personal attention. Of course, as I've already mentioned.
Oh, okay. So it's your sister that reads this then? Your sister?
Well, Captain Stone, if there is nothing more.
No, of course not. Sorry, I just wanted to check who came. You know. I will go back to the library and try to kill some time. But I'm glad you're back and safe. I was a little bit worried. As the doctor said you were away.
There's nothing to concern yourself about, Captain. Well, I hope you manage to finally get some sleep. I wish you a good night.
Yeah, good night.
He turns and goes up the stairs. So, ladies.
I'm a lady.
Ladies and Reverend.
I might be a lady after this if they're gonna rip my balls off. Find me in their room.
So, like I say, the steps, sound of footsteps pause outside the room for a moment. And then they start to move away, and then you hear a voice, a man's voice, which you recognise instantly. It can't tell what's been said at the moment, but you recognise it as Mr. Williams's voice, and you hear them get closer, and then more footsteps that stop outside the door to the room, and there's a conversation, a muted conversation going off. You catch the odd word that, and they discussing the fact that that Captain Stone has the book and has been looking at the book regarding the Talari, and they believe it's safe to assume that that the rest of you have seen it and read it. And Diana says something, and there's a slight muted response. You don't quite hear what Robert says, but then you hear Robert say, "Yes, it would be interesting to see what they make of it." And he says, "Well,
Strange.
I wish you good night, sister.
Oh boy,
Oh,
Here
bollocks.
for the night.
this is going to be
Bye, everyone.
Sweet dreams, kids.
Hope no one snores.
We'll lie on the bed and dip down, and it's going to suffocate us.
Oh, well, fuck.
This is the most comedic episode of Regency so far.
Hope goes straight to sleep.
This really is an episode of Scooby-Doo.
I mean, listen, this is in the Regency era. He'll have a bed skirt, so he won't be able to see us. We just wait till he falls asleep and then roll out of the room.
One after the other.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Like that, and then go,
Four
You just
people
wake up
underneath the
and
bed.
rolling.
So the door opens and you can hear and maybe can just see like booted feet walking across the room. You hear this kind of like sound of removing his coat and it being hung on the back of a chair, and then the sound of like kind of a flint, the clicking of a flint, and then the light fills the room. You can see the glow from a lamp. And hear Mr. Williams walking back and forth, disrobing, then finally sits on the side of the bed. And you can give us a group look roll between you all, between the four of you.
Oh,
Does it have to be the lowest look?
It has to be the lowest look. It always has to be the lowest
I'm
look.
so sorry, everyone.
Come on.
we can spend luck points on luck, right?
No.
oh no! Oh no!
Who's
How
screaming
the
as he
fuck are we
sits?
talking our way out of this one?
If I spend
Sorry.
every single luck point I have, I can't even win.
You can't. Well, you can't spend luck on luck. That would be.
Oh,
And
that's
you can't
true.
push it either.
Oh,
And you
That
can't
would
push it
like-
either.
I'll just crawl out and be like, that's where your Bible was, Reverend.
I found the spider.
Okay, so suddenly the skirt of the bed is like you see a hand reach down and lift up the skirt of the bed, and a hand comes underneath, like reaches underneath, starts reaching underneath the bed, and you realise he's reaching for the chamber pot that is. Oh, let's see, who is it near? It's by the Reverend's head.
Oh.
Just if
Can
we
I
all
try
in
and-
sync roll away from the way he's reaching, and then
Yeah,
wait
can
and
I,
then
like-
roll back again.
You lift it up and hand it to him.
Yes,
I just nudged it towards him.
Can you just nudge it towards him? Yeah, okay.
I'll try and like contort myself around it so he doesn't touch anything else.
Does it have any contents in that would say slosh?
Don't.
No.
let's not
The
fucking-
servants would have made that one sure that wasn't the case. It did cross my mind, but yeah. Okay, give us a dexterity roll then, Reverend.
Oh, balls. Okay, at least I've got slightly higher than that. So-
Okay.
And then he's
I need you to know that if you fail this, we're going to sacrifice you and push you out.
Completely understandable.
You can use luck for this, I think.
Oh, I'm
Can we
using
use
luck. I don't
luck?
care. I'm using
You
luck.
can use luck for that, yeah, if you want.
I
Using
will
it.
point out that you spending that luck now means that every group luck
Oh,
roll
no!
we do is 29.
Well, it's already done. Oh, boy. It's gonna be 29 luck rolls next.
Okay.
Sacrifice me. Murder me, please. Give you permission.
So yeah, you kind of like push the chamber pot out, and I was kind of rolling away from Andy, and Robert's hand is Miss Williams' hand is kind of reaching there, and his hand clasps hold of the chamber pot and he slides it out. And then yes, you hear the sound of tinkling against china.
Lovely. At least it's not a shit.
No, it's not a shit.
Oh my god. Why does every session end in bodily fluids?
You think this is where it's ending?
Chat now.
And then so there's a bit of tinkling, maybe a kind of a sigh of relief, and then the chamber pot is pushed back underneath the bed. And Reverend, you can make another luck roll.
Oh, 29. Tony, please don't say lick it in the chat. Damn it! It would have passed if I still had 39.
Okay, so as it kind of pushes it over, and as it pushes it, kind of maybe it hits a knot in the wood of the floorboard, and it slightly it sloshes over the side and splashes against your cheek.
Not my mustache.
A nice warm sensation on your cheek, and then the mattress creaks, the light goes out. Mr. Williams settles down for a night's sleep.
Well, this has been a lovely day.
Okay, Captain Stone. Some amount of time has passed. Possibly a good half hour since Diana and Robert Williams returned to Mortview House, and you know your companions headed upstairs to search their rooms. You know that's where Diana and Robert Williams have gone, and there's no sign of your friends.
Oh boy, if I go to our quarters, I don't see in the guest quarters.
No, yes, you maybe that's where you are now, and
Yeah.
so check in, see if they've gone to the rooms, and there's they're not there.
Like, I look very puzzled, like, where could it be?
It's time to start a small fire. I'll throw 'em out.
I don't know where you guys are. You guys were not. You guys
We're
never.
gonna make enough of an assumption and save us.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Like I'm just puzzling, and like I sit by my bed where maybe me and Bennett is sleeping for the night. I'm like, what? And I go down to maybe they went past me somewhere. I go back to the library to see, but they're not there. And I go up again. Did they leave? Did they leave the mansion without me? So I'm gonna go, because I know they went to the rooms of the siblings. So I'm gonna go outside the doors and I go to the brother's door, because the brother's door is closest to my room, isn't it? So yeah. Oh boy. It's okay. So I'm going to like listen in. Do I hear anything?
Give us a listening roll.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see.
You just hear us all panicking under the bed.
No, I don't hear anything.
You hear nothing.
It's James Bennett whimpering at his mustache.
Like, I'm gonna just tear the knob just gently, and then just peek with a tiny door crack and look through if I can.
Okay, give us a stealth roll, but I'll let you do it with a bonus dice since you'll be just doing, it's kind of the mind thing, just you could do it carefully and quietly.
Bonus dice. Bonus dice. Bonus dice.
So, spend luck.
I spend luck.
Okay.
Couldn't sleep. Thought I could just join you in bed.
I had a nightmare. I'm asleep in your bed tonight.
Okay.
Open the door, Mom, I flew up.
So while the rest of you are tightly packed beneath Mr. Williams's bed, suddenly you hear the creak of the door, and you see a slither of faint light spread across the floor of the room. Someone is
I don't know
opening
if
the door.
it's a sister.
Don't know who it is. That would be weird, wouldn't it, if it was a sister creeping into his room in the late night?
I don't think that this situation's any less weird.
Covered in piss, stuck under a bed.
So I reckon I will see Robert Williams just sleeping in his bed.
Robin Williams?
Robert.
Yes, you can see Mr. Williams sleeping in bed. You can make a spot hidden, in fact. I will let you make a spot hidden.
Thank you so
Just
much.
a
I need.
foot sticking out from under the bed shirt. I know that shoe.
Oh yeah, I think I got it.
Okay,
Yes.
so in the dim light, maybe from the kind of shielded light from your candle, you can just in the kind of little space between the floor and the bottom of the bed sheet, you can see the terrified face of Reverend Bennett.
I'm like just in mouth motion, like, what the hell are you doing in there?
Just mouthing.
Help me.
Look,
Oh my days! What am I supposed to do? Oh fuck!
You just see like Jane's head appearing above the Reverend, like, get him.
Oh fuck! Okay. All right. So I'm like just nod my head very confusingly, and I close the door slowly.
We're like, shit, he's left. We're doomed.
Oh boy, do I have to start a house fire? That certain voice who told in my head. Oh boy.
Just think, how could you get a man out of bed in the middle of the night?
No, that's the question. That's the question.
On
indeed.
fire. Be fine.
So yeah, I am going to. Okay, so I will go back down to the library.
okay.
Oh boy.
Get a bed sheet. Say, "Ooh, it's your dad." Oh my gosh.
and I will. There's probably a flower pot outside, so I will go outside through the porch, the entrance, like to the gardens.
Okay.
Do I know the bedroom?
Yeah, I guess you'd be able to work out which side of the house the.
Okay, so I will take a flower vase, like a stone pot from a
Okay.
flower, and I stand right beneath the second floor window where he is, and I gonna throw the flower pot very hard down on the ground, and then I run back into the library and honestly, like, and I'm sleeping in the fucking library chair.
You're fulfilling the Naruto smash something in every campaign.
Okay.
It's not an expense.
So you're going to pick the flower pot up and smash it on the floor beneath his window.
Yeah, just very, very hard force down, and then I will quickly back to the library and sit on the chair, and then I fall asleep with the book on.
in the doorway, like.
Give us a look roll, Captain Stone.
Thank you. Oh, this is not a good night.
Okay, I'll smash this flower pot on the floor and then run back inside, like as fast as you can, back in through the door, down the corridor into the library, and like sit at a table as if you're pretending that you were sat there all along reading the book and it's not upside down.
Yeah, like I'm sleeping, pretending I fell asleep in.
Oh, so I'll sleep in the chair with the book in your hand. Yeah. Okay, so Georgiana, Emma, Reverend, and Jane, you hear the sound, the crash of sort of like ceramic smashing sound from outside. It's a little bit muted, somewhere outside below, and above you, the Robert Williams kind of stirs and groans. Your bed creaks as he shifts in his sleep, and then starts snoring.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like waiting, like
So you wait another 5-10 minutes pass, and nothing.
Then I'm like,
Somewhere in the house, the clock chimes 3:15 in the morning.
Nailed it.
We're never getting out of there.
no.
Never mind getting into the secret door. We're never getting out of the bedroom.
Oh god.
So yeah, if I don't hear anything, I'm going. Oh boy. So yeah, I will go to.
Never saw this coming, did we?
We never saw this coming. No, indeed, no. Oh boy, this is just. Oh boy, this is. So, okay, so I'm gonna try to use the same pot I can crush and use that as a story. So I'm gonna go up to his bedroom and I'm gonna knock on his door.
Okay.
When all else fails, knock on the door.
Okay, so of course you all hear there's a knock on the door, and I imagine after repeated attempts, eventually you hear Mr. Williams groan and tired voice. Yes. Who is it?
It is Captain Stone. I heard something outside. Something breaking. Are you alright?
Like hundreds of... Dear God. We put our faith in these. What is it, Captain Stone?
So he's probably face to face through the door. I don't know.
So you hear like sound like he's coming towards the door, and the door opens. And stood there in a night dress. What is it, like, Captain Stone?
Like I see, I hold my flint pistol up, like he's looking around the corridor. I just want to check if you're right. I heard something breaking outside. I woke up in the library, still sleeping on the chair.
And?
I wanted to make sure the master of the house is all right.
Give us a fast talk.
Okay. Oh boy, 5% chance.
Got the wrong person doing this.
It's the only one not under the fucking bed.
Jesus. It was so close as well.
Just start slapping him. Don't mention the war.
Just sigh and get under the bed.
Well, so I keep talking like, if you're alright, then I will go investigate the noise outside, just to make sure there's no intruders.
Yes, you do that, Captain Stone. Let me know in the morning.
I will.
Guys, how possible is it that we can get out of the window while they're still talking?
That's right, jumping from the second floor.
Yeah!
I welcome it at this point.
so yeah, I see my efforts have failed, so I just go down acting like I'm going down with even fiddle pistol raising.
You can maybe see behind Mr. Williams, you can maybe see the others.
Yeah, as he turns his head and go towards me, I'm saying like, sorry. Like my mom.
Well, I guess we're sleeping here. I feel as though you're going to get 3 slaps in the morning, Captain Stone.
All in a line.
Just one after another.
Oh boy.
Okay.
As if we make it to the morning. If any of the staff come to check on us in the morning to wake us up for breakfast, we are fucked.
Let's hope he gets up nice and early. It's not like, oh, I've got a day off work, I might just stay in bed.
You just like poke him under the bed. At sunrise, get
It doesn't work. It's gentry, it doesn't work. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't need to work.
Exactly, so he can spend a day in bed. Straight deals and stuff.
And we could just try and sneak out of here once he's asleep.
That's the way to do it.
If we do it all at once, it's going to be a group luck roll.
True.
Reverend, you stay here.
No, Reverend, you go first.
Like 10 minutes each, 50 feet now, and you like one goes, and then 10 minutes later, 10 minutes later, one.
We're just standing in his room. I heard a pot smash outside.
Just all of us.
Are you all right?
We all heard it.
We come to check on you.
The Reverend was under your bed? Oh, sorry, he's just not all there right now.
Come on,
I thought I heard the Lord speaking to
I'm a
me.
bit confused.
Oh,
Thought
dear.
there was bread under here.
Okay, so
I guess we're just staying under here for a bit.
Captain Stone.
Yeah.
Plan B?
Plan B? What is it?
I think that the standing in his room was plan B. Plan A was the pot.
Oh my god. Plan C or D or E?
I thought you were going to throw it at his window and break his window.
Having a nightmare.
I was thinking about his window, but at the same time, I feel like that. I don't know.
This is the darkness within.
Oh, this is darkness within. Like Captain Stone is not used to this espionage. He's like front and center of assault from the front guy. Oh, boy.
People
It's
in.
not smashing up the house. It's fine.
It's so smashing up the house. It's
I heard
fine.
your voice for him. Just thought I'd come check if you're okay.
I think at this point, Stone is like he hopes you guys can sneak out there while he
It's
sleeps.
just, let's just go abandoned.
We've
Oh
been
well.
abandoned.
Okay, so you're giving up and retiring to your room then, I take it.
And I retired to the library to keep my storage. Like I never saw them in the bedrooms. Like I was
Oh,
all in
okay.
the library, and I was probably keeping guard after that, not just to keep the story. Like, yeah, I heard something. I'm a little bit on guard, so I'm like in the lounge area, just half sleeping essentially.
So you're
Keeping
trying to stay awake?
Mm,
Or you're just going to go to
No.
sleep in the chair?
I go to sleep in the chair.
Okay.
So that's been my
Okay. So yeah, probably eventually then you do indeed fall asleep in the chair, in one of the chairs in the library. And I suppose eventually Mr. Williams falls asleep and you hear him soundly asleep, snoring away.
We try and leave. Is it safer to just stay here?
I really don't know.
Oh god.
Believe in yourself, you can do it.
The thing is, either we try and sneak out of here and it's a group luck roll to see if we get out, or we stay here and it's a group luck roll to see if we stay hidden.
So if you're sneaking out one at a time, it will be a sneak roll for each person.
Maybe that's better.
Better.
Can it be luck instead?
Oh god. I mean, if we stay here, we're going to fall asleep, probably snore, and then he's going to try and go for his job in the morning and realise there's a bunch of people.
4 people.
There's 4 people asleep under his bed
Oh god.
with a Reverend curled around his chamber pot.
What a lovely
That would be
pillow.
worse
That's a good-
reputation to lose.
Oh god.
It's individual stealth rolls.
Individual stealth. If you're going out one at a time, it will be individual stealth rolls. If you're going to all suddenly, if you're all going to like creep out, crawl out from underneath the bed together and make a run for the door, then that's going to be a group luck roll.
What about individual luck rolls to go by ourselves?
No, it's going to be a stealth roll.
Yeah.
Fuck.
How's everyone's stealth?
I'm bargaining
Right?
in that stage of grief.
I got 27.
20.
If we've all got enough luck to spend, we can get out of here.
I
don't
will
think so.
be kind. I mean, he is asleep, so I will be kind and give you a bonus dice on your stealth roll.
Do you guys want to try stealth? I don't
gonna
like
have
the
to
idea
get
of
out
you
of
all
here,
relying
right?
on my luck.
Yeah,
Like, I
we'll
My
do
can't
some-
persuade
luck
is also
luck.
quite good, as well as my
Hmm?
stealth. So if I get out first, I could, if you fail, I can help blag it.
Mm, yes.
Yeah, maybe somebody can get out and have a better idea than Captain Stone.
Yeah. Stone is not used to this.
Just
Right,
go outside and throw
right.
2 plant pots on the floor.
Like another military diversion, such, but not like espionage in mansions like this.
You should have just started smashing shit up and been like, I'm in the war again.
I'm surprised you didn't just like fire your gun into the sky.
Ooh.
And then
Oh,
it would-
I would
Oh, we're
I
doing
would
some-
have gone for just like screaming, like having a PTSD nightmare, and then they run down. You're like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was asleep, but I was having a flashback." So get them out of the fucking room long enough for us to wake up.
Instead of one of the probably the most least dramatic things, smash your pot and then
Miss Williams will come down and check if you're okay, and then we'll also come down behind him.
Okay.
Oh, is everything
So
alright?
is that what you're doing? Is somebody is one of you attempting to sneak out from beneath Mr. Williams's bed?
I
Yeah.
guess so.
Who's
Yeah,
that
spokesperson.
gonna be?
I can go first. I don't mind.
Okay, you can give us a stealth roll with a
You
bonus
can do
dice.
it. You can do it.
Even
You say
below
bonus
being-
dice?
I did say bonus dice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh!
You're like,
Little roll.
"Hi."
Bye, guys.
see ya, suckers.
Just cough as you're going out the door.
I'm going to be kind because you got a hard success there. I'll let you take someone with you.
Ooh.
Right, who has the worst stealth? It's probably the smartest way of doing this.
Well, I mean, I guess
No, she's
I'm.
gets caught. Her reputation. is
Yes, I
ruined.
imagine
That is
that Emma
true.
would probably take a sister with her.
That is very true.
She can't be found under the guy's bed.
No, that would be terrible.
The gossip in town will be very juicy that
Probably
day.
be the funniest fucking thing ever, though.
Have you heard Mrs.
the
Weber was
Reverend
found hidden underneath the bed to Mr. Williams?
Already a bad sort according to my etiquette.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So when when it starts to filter back to the general populace, yeah. I mean, but that would ruin your family. Never mind, never mind, Georgiana.
I'm sorry, Reverend.
Fine.
Okay, so you're taking your sister, you're taking Georgiana with you. Okay, so yeah, you managed to sneak out without making a sound. Mr. Williams doesn't even move, doesn't even stir. Leaving Jane with Reverend Bennett.
Again.
We meet again.
No.
Sarah's covered in piss.
Piss too.
Oh my god.
He's like, you're like, oh god.
Oh dear.
Just gonna have to go for it. I don't think there's another way around this.
Your bonus roll is that you're so enthused to get out of that bed.
I was gonna say, yeah, can I have 2 bonus dice instead of 1 because I'm really determined to get out.
Just wait, let the Reverend go first, then quickly jump out from underneath the bed, shove the Reverend onto the bed, and dash out the door.
Oh dear.
Bless you in the middle of the night.
Is that does that mean that Jane's going next?
Yeah, I guess so.
Give us a stealth roll with a bonus dice then.
Oh.
18.
How much is that to spend luck on?
That would be 18 luck to turn that into a pass.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't think I've spent any luck this whole time.
So if you click on the little red spider, there you go.
And this is the session everyone loses their luck points.
I don't think I've spent luck
dear.
this entire time. So fuck it.
So not spending luck to save your lives or to make that crucial skill check or find that crucial bit of evidence to escape from underneath someone's bed.
You can't see
I
the
don't
difference.
think there's any other way of explaining our way out of this one. If we get caught, it's game over. Lead me to the Eldritch Horrors. I prefer that.
Dear. Oh, what? Go for Reverend to bed.
I'm under the bed.
I'm down here.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Reverend doesn't even have to escape, he could steal it now.
Just like poke out from
Maybe
it.
The eccentric Reverend.
I thought this was my room.
Oh dear. Okay. So yeah. Miss Radcliffe, you successfully escape from this social conundrum.
I imagine we don't waste any time moving away from the room as well.
Yeah, you hear the retreating footsteps, Reverend, as you find yourself alone with the chamber pot.
Oh. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
There's not writing a poem about it.
Oh God, yeah, what inspiration this must be.
It's on my stash by Reverend Bennett.
Hello, chamber pot, my old friend.
Am I covered in piss, or is the piss covering me? Okay, I'm gonna try and escape. I'm gonna wait a few minutes to make sure that everyone is safely out of the way, and then I will try and sneaky shuffle.
I feel like you crab crawling. Like armor crawling.
Squirming along
Is it
on his
stealth?
belly. It is stealth. You can do it with bonus dice because
Waking up in the middle of the night and just seeing the dark figure of a reverend crawling on all fours out from underneath your bed.
Devil is here.
This is the fear and the horror that the symbols.
the power of Christ compel you. Oh dear me.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
oh.
Oh, quick spend luck.
It's not even close enough to slide that over.
Was that with oh yeah, that was with bonus dice. Yeah.
Push it if you can.
How do I push it?
So yeah, tell us how you're pushing it.
Sheer desperation.
You don't walk, you crawl.
I have a suggestion for you. If you
Go
can't
for
come up with
it.
anything else, instead of the door, you decide to try the window.
Let's do that. I will break my legs for the sake of escape.
Okay.
You're just gonna be stuck on the windowsill all night.
No, so if you fail, you get out the window. But yeah, you fall out the window rather than like yeah.
It's gonna land on top of the broken plant pot.
land on Shard's broken plant pot. Yeah.
Just like, I've been here for hours.
I'm the leathery flapping that you hear in the night. I'm Batman. Do I get a bonus dice for pushing
Yeah,
it? or do I just-
it'll still use the bonus dice when you push. So it's the same roll. You just click on the push button.
Oh, thank God!
Oh, look at that!
Oh,
I'm an acrobat.
So yeah, so to climb kind of go towards the door, and then you hear Mr. Williams kind of stirs. He says, "Whoa, someone there!" And you kind of scoot back. I mean, unless you want to describe. Well, in fact, you describe it. I had something in my mind, but you tell us, Reverend Bennett.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna go to the window and hoist myself up, and as I hear the stirring, I'm gonna try and find a ledge to press myself up against on the side of the window, and just make sure that no one is coming to the window, and then I'm gonna take a leap of faith.
Okay, so we'll not make you make a... So we'll say you leap, and by... you land safely, but how do you land safely? I mean, with a critical success like that, it would be cruel to inflict any more penalties upon you. So what happens? How do you safely leap from the second floor of Mortview House, or from
I'm
the
going
first floor?
to,
Second
as I
floor?
take a leap of faith, I'm gonna make a prayer for the Lord to be the wind beneath my wings, and like a flying squirrel, I'm gonna leap and tuck and roll, and just keep rolling. Just roll all the way through to the forest.
Roll all the way home.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So somehow, miraculously, you kind of jump, tuck and roll, and bar a few scratches and bruises, you somehow you stand up uninjured.
My gorging on
Maybe the
bread
light
is
comes on
I
in Mr. Williams's window,
You think it's heaven's light.
and you see Robert Williams kind of peering out. Oh, what's going on? I'm sure I could have
hiding in
sworn
the bush.
I could have sworn this was closed.
maybe he thinks it's an intruder since I mentioned intruder earlier. One knows?
So I think unless anyone has any objections, I think we will draw the curtains on this sorry little episode.
What do you mean?
It's peak comedy.
I mean, So I'll give you the choice. So you can either just return to your rooms and we'll pass the rest of what remains of the night, or you can continue your espionage and make use of the key that you've now got.
I mean,
I don't think we should push it.
I was going to say, are we feeling lucky? Because I'm not.
Do it. Do it.
God.
Of course, you're down Captain Stone because Captain Stone is fast asleep. Oh, well, he's in the library.
Well,
I'm
he's
in
in the
the
library.
library.
We'll just wake up and smack him.
So maybe you can make a decision then. So maybe you're like, oh, finally come back together. The Reverend comes back in covered in with grass stains on his knees and on his shoulders.
This happened.
So yeah, I woke up by slapping the face. What? Oh, I thought it was the sergeant. Hello.
Why
Jane's
didn't you
just
come
glaring
get
at
us?
him.
I'm very happy to see all of you make it out of the predicament of yours.
You left us under a man's bed.
I tried everything. What am I supposed to do? Shoot a bullet?
Maybe.
That's waste of ammunition.
Thing would have been better than throwing a plant pot on the ground.
Look, I tried a burglary history, it did not work. But you all made it safely. I'm very, very good work. Very good work.
I fell into a bush.
Why are you smelling like piss?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'll just ask a man why he smells like piss.
That's not the dumb thing.
I mean, I'm all 23!
He's younger than me! Well, I see you all are very annoyed with me. I can read that on your facial eyes. I'm very sorry. I try my best. But now we're all here, and we still have time before the sunrise. Shall we try to maybe open the door?
I'm not trying anything. I don't think I have any luck left today. The Lord
I
has
think
tested
after-
me.
I think after what we've all been through, maybe you should open the door, Captain Stone.
Well, I won't. Well, I was already thinking taking the lead to scatter ahead, but sure.
Also, I wonder what Mr. Williams meant by I have faith in these. He said something weird when you came in the room. He's like,
What?
I put my faith in these people. Does he mean
Wait.
society-wise, or does he mean he wants us for something?
I think it means he's tired of our shit.
True. We haven't been the best guests.
We haven't. That's true. I'm just worried though. If we do not go tonight, maybe we can't be here next day after. That's just my only worry. But I will respect your wishes if you wish to retire to quarters. And yes.
I mean, we could just open it and have a look, right? We've got the key.
Yeah, might as well.
Well,
I do kind of agree. I don't think we're going to be able to do this tomorrow. I don't think we're going to be invited to stay another night.
Absolutely not.
Very well then. And as punishment, I shall take the lead into the horrors, if there are horrors in there. Let's see.
Yes, I've got my sermon in the morning. I need to get that done. Literally hundreds of people waiting to hear my words of wisdom.
you do know we
That's just
attend
the
that
graveyard.
church.
1200s, same thing.
You got a twig in your hair.
Oh, do I?
Just pull out a branch.
Just a whole branch.
A bird's nest in it.
Right. All right, then. I guess I go towards the secret door. Am I saw that already? Actually, my flint up is not ready. And then if you
Okay.
give me the key, I will open it.
Hopefully there's not another Williams sibling hiding inside.
Well, I haven't heard of a third one, so I hope not.
Okay. So you you release the catch, but move aside the bookcase, revealing the door behind it, and the key. By the key in the lock, and it does indeed turns, and hear the click of the lock, and push the door open. The light from your candles or your lamp or the lamp in the room shines, sort of illuminates the space beyond, and you find a small study. It's another like an annex to the library.
Oh.
More books. And a writing desk.
Oh. I was expecting a ominous staircase down to the basement.
No, just a small windowless room that appears to be like a small secret annex to the library.
Yeah, you can see Stone is like ready for he thinks it's a staircase down to the basement, but then he's like, oh, this is another annex of the library. Oh well. Mrs. Venford, I think you will like this.
Me?
There's a secret library in here.
Well, perhaps, but depends what's in it. I hope there's no strange tomes that make me pass out and see more creatures. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah, I can take a step. Sorry, go on.
We can both take a step in, and I was going to have a look at whether there's any suspicious looking books. Those with big chains on them. Necronomical.
Okay. So there's just a handful of books in here, as well as like a kind of like a document, like a folder, kind of thing, where it's got like a bit of ribbon, like that wraps around to hold it shut. That contains a series of handwritten papers, and as well as that, there are 3 really old-looking books.
Is there anything that looks like an official document, like a will or anything?
If there is anything like that, it's probably in this document folder. There's also a chest, like a locker, an old wooden locker in one corner of the room.
I'll go towards the documents, I guess.
Okay, and what about everybody else?
On in, guys.
So she goes to the desk and
she goes
to the
to
shelf.
So there's no shelves. There's like a big
Okay.
there's a big desk. There's a chair there. And there's 3 big, really old, tatty, moth-eaten looking tomes, books sitting on the desk. And then there's this document folder, and then in the to one wall, against one wall in the corner is this footlocker, this wooden chest.
I will investigate the wooden chest.
Okay. Well, what about Miss Radcliffe? Miss Radcliffe, do anything, or are you remaining in the main library?
No, she'll go in. So Georgiana's looking at the desk.
Yes, she kind of picked up the document folder.
Okay, in which case I'll look at one of the old books.
Okay. And what about Mrs. Potterton?
Can I look around for any symbols that look similar to the ones we were found? Maybe carved into the desk or notes or anything like that? Reminiscent of just kind of lines.
You can indeed. And finally, what about the Reverend?
I don't trust myself not to get into hijinks, so I'm just gonna stay in the main library and sort of keep watch.
Okay. Okay.
Keep an ear out.
I guess the quickest one to would be we'll do Captain Stone first. So this old, it's kind of black wooden chest, like old, iron banding. It looks quite old. It's not locked. There's kind of a hasp on it, but it's not locked. So you're like, oh, it's easy. It's just a simple task of just lifting the hasp and opening it up. And inside, you find a number of curious items.
Ooh.
You find 13 blood-red candles, several small braziers, and a long, slightly curved knife with an ivory handle.
Oh, oh boy. What's
And
that?
you can make a history or an occult roll, your choice.
Oh boy. Let's see. History's 5. Occult is 5. Let's do occult.
Okay.
No. It looks
Um,
like it's a standard knife and candles for me.
So yeah, it's a weird looking knife with a long, slightly curved blade and an
I
ivory
assume it's
handle.
like a hunting knife or butchering knife, maybe for hunters. That's what I'm assuming.
So meanwhile, Emma, you find some scraps of paper with notes written down. They're in a different hand to the marginal notes that you found in some of the books in the library. It's not obviously a lady's handwriting. And it's kind of like some brief annotations about, which seems to refer to the symbols that you've been finding.
Oh, okay.
There is mention, or you can see 3 symbols, the 3 that you've seen: the circle, the one that you found beneath the folly, and the one that you found in Pendlehaven Wood. Again. And there's kind of a more in-depth explanation about the symbol. So the symbol that you found in the chamber in Pendlehaven Wood, it's listed as Nuin, and says some scholars translate this as ash tree, but this is also associated with transitions between worlds.
Oh, sick.
And it is sometimes depicted as being an ash tree next to a pool or a spring that symbolizes wisdom and understanding. The west, the one from beneath the summer house, it is pretty much what it says. So it's translated as, basic translation as Hawthorn is associated with preparation for a task, but it more accurately translates as meaning fear or horror. And the capstone, the one that you've seen in the capstones, this translates like it's the center or temple, and represents the emptiness, a void.
There's no indication of any others that we haven't discovered yet that they might own?
There is speculation. There is below that. Then there is couple of sort of 2 sets of question marks that are indicating a speculation that there are 2 more chambers. 3 more chambers, sorry. Is that right? Yeah, 2 more chambers.
Oh.
2 more chambers. And next to the circular symbol is written the 4 feathers question mark.
Oh yeah, we didn't find a. Did we find a capstone there?
No.
Oh, we didn't look.
We think
but
that's
there might be
what's
one.
behind the wall.
Okay.
So, Miss Radcliffe. Well, let's see. Where are we? What's the? Okay. Remind me again what was Miss Radcliffe was doing? Checking one of the books.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a number 1 to 3.
Pick
3.
3. Okay, you find so the first book you pick up is quite much slimmer than the others, kind of small and slim. But it's the cover is old cracked leather, and you open it up. It's in English, but it's old English, and it is a copy of an English translation of the Key of Solomon. And this copy dates back to the 14th century. So this is a book of magic and regarding treaties with demons and elementals, and was allegedly written by the biblical King Solomon. Of course, it would take some time to look, have a more detailed look at it than that. If you wish to, or you could pick up one of the other books and have a look at that.
Yeah, I think she'd probably look at one of the other books.
Okay. Well, I'll just go this way. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to go down. Right. So, well, we'll do this actually, because so you pick it up, and again, this is a big, thick, heavy tome, and the cover is it's covered in some kind of animal skin. You can still see like sort of traces of hair on it. And opening up this creaking old cover. Again, this is an old book, not as old as the Key of Solomon. This dates to about the 16th century, if the inscription inside is to be believed. There's no author. Again, it's written in Old English, not as old as that in the copy of the Key of Solomon. And this one is entitled "Monsters and Their Kind." And again, this will require some time to look at to get a gist of what it is.
I think you should probably want to look at all 3 books and then decide which one feels like the most important. So just look at the first one.
So the final one is again written in Old English. It is dated 1656. And the author is listed as Diatab, and the book is called "The Aricurals of Passing." And it seems to be, just kind of flicking through it, it's another really heavy, thick, huge, oversized tome. And flicking through it, it seems to be like a collection of random entries that seem to be there don't seem to be any link or meaning through them. And again, it will take some time to look at it and try and make sense of it. So to fully study any of these books would take days, if not weeks. But to skim them and get a general sense of the content would take a few hours.
Okay. So either way, we're not doing that right now, because then it will be morning, and it will be breakfast time.
Okay. Meanwhile, Georgiana, you open up this folder and going through it. There's it is full of personal papers, handwritten personal papers, that it quickly becomes apparent they are personal papers belonging to Valentine Williams. And kind of leafing through, the majority of them are uninteresting, inconsequential. The kind of dealings with his lawyers, various contractors that he's set about to employ to carry out repairs at Mortview House. There's mention of the construction of the Folly, so it seems Valentine Williams had the Folly built.
Does it mention the stone?
It doesn't mention the stone underneath, but it mentions that there is kind of mention that work was halted briefly, and there is specific mention that a floor was built above something, and a trapdoor, and it mentions a trapdoor has been installed to give access to it. But beyond this, so like I said, while the majority of these are like records of his dealings with lawyers and various contractors, there are several scraps that indicate Valentine Williams' gradual mental deterioration, which seems to coincide with his discovery of this room.
Oh. Did you say rune or room?
Room. This room that you are now in.
Oh, right. Okay.
This room and the books, the books on the table that Jane is looking at. And there is one particularly chilling note that is scribbled on the back of an old a receipt for some like materials, building work materials. And which is this? I'll put it so it's so everybody can see it.
Okay.
Do you want to read that out?
Okay. Every night in my dreams now I see it, the circle carved in stone. I can resist it no longer. I must know what lies beneath the summer house. God help me, for there is no soul on earth who can do so, especially not my own. Da, da, da.
Summer house.
The Folly.
So every night he sees the circle carved in stone, which I'm guessing is the stone we saw.
Capstone, yeah.
I must know what lies beneath the summer house. But if he built over it, wouldn't he have already seen it? Or is there another stone beneath that stone?
We lifted the capstone. We went in.
It was relatively empty, really.
Mm-hmm.
It was indeed.
Did he let something out?
I hope not.
Unless it refers, because he says every night in my dreams, maybe he's seeing these capstones in his dreams and it relates to locations in the stone forest. Maybe,
yeah.
I have no idea. I'm more and more lost the more we find things.
Okay, so Okay.
What if we have to sleep down there?
No,
Maybe.
thank you.
Well, I don't want to sleep down there after witnessing those visions, that's for certain.
I still have no idea what you're talking about.
Believe me, you don't want to believe it either. It was terrifying. Don't believe it.
Flapping and tapping.
Yeah, when your sister even mentions a bat flying looking creature or standing creature as well, that sounds very even more ominous.
Something.
The unending hunger that I witnessed and felt.
Mm.
Oh my days, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I believe we may have to go to the Four Feathers and see where the goo comes from.
Mm. I suppose we found 3 of the 4 stones.
It's 5.
There's 5, yeah.
Yeah, 3 of the 5 stones.
Well, you found
So
two chambers. You found
Okay.
three symbols and 2 chambers.
So they all have the circle symbol on top, and then there's a symbol in the chamber underneath.
Yeah.
So, are you suggesting we need to find the others before we go to the Four Feathers, you think?
I feel like the 4 feathers is the center.
I agree. It all points to it.
And the fact that the Teleri tribe drank some sort of black liquid implies maybe it was that goo.
It is a black liquid goo, yes. Oh, God.
Maybe it's just tar.
Maybe it's just tar, who knows?
Drinking that would make it even.
Emma, you can give it. I'll let you make an idea roll. I didn't really-
Ooh. Aha.
So the handwriting on these notes, these kind of like these notes about the symbols, it's not the same handwriting that's on the back of this receipt. So it's not Valentine Williams' handwriting,
Oh.
and it looks the ink looks isn't as faded. It looks newer. And you suspect maybe it's not a lady's handwriting. Maybe it's Robert's. Maybe it's someone else's. It's not Valentine Williams' handwriting. But whoever wrote this is clearly searching for these chambers.
Someone else is trying to beat us to it.
Indeed, you put your finger. That is exactly it. Someone is trying to find them first.
Does she get bonus points for figuring it out?
When you mentioned that, Mrs. Potterton, when I was looking at the book and just thinking more about why the book was just obviously opened in the library, I feel like they were testing us or see if we are curious about it. And you, Miss Winford, you mentioned your head there was a saying they are worthy or something. I can't remember your words.
Maybe they're waiting for us to find the stones, and they want to buy the 4 feathers because they want to get to the 5th stone. And
So
maybe
the-
that's the will requirements left by
Yeah.
They
Valentine.
control that area.
Maybe. Let's see.
Maybe to the forest as well to see Meg.
And yes, Father Reverend Bennett, that's a good theory. Maybe they went in the carriage earlier to find them as they think we are onto them or onto this mystery.
I'm outside keeping watch, so feel free to take that idea as your own.
Oh, yeah, also, I thought you could not speak. And so,
It's all coming together.
So you know that the Williamses have been have visited Pendlehaven Woods.
Trying to covering up.
Whether it was them that uncovered that capstone in the woods, but at least they visited old Meg in Pendlehaven Woods, asking her questions about it all. You know that they visited the historian. I forget her name, Mrs. Mrs. Barrendale. Yes, indeed.
All right.
I worry that perhaps they visited the Esther house because for one of the locations, maybe. Perhaps it's not quite across.
Let me see the map.
Maybe it's location 5, Stornley House. That might be one. Sounds like
so let me do something here as well, because you found this one.
You can give us the drawing tools with it.
Of films believe like symbols in the middle of some sort of something circle.
So
I was looking at
this is a location of the one on the Mortview estate. This is a location of the one in Pendlehaven Woods.
I'll use the measurement as well. Let's see. So this is about 16. 16, yeah.
Oh, that was a good guess.
And if it's 16 feet up here, so it must be in one of these houses, farms here.
So these are all fields. These yellow squares.
The outfields, okay.
Yeah. The grey ones like that. That's the house. So that's Sand Lake. That's Sand Lake Farm, and these yellow squares are like all the fields.
Before we go to the Four Favours, should we maybe go to the east and north tomorrow? Exactly the same length if we can measure it by our heads. And see if we find capsules on those locations directly east and north. Same distance as the other two from the center, from the Four Feathers.
Yes, but I do think we're trying to get ahead. Perhaps we could give them a red herring?
We should also check in on whichever guy you told to go to the lake in his sleep, because he must have slept by now. And like us, who were up at 4 a.m. it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should maybe some of the staff begins to wake up soon. Maybe we should go to our quarters. Well, I will go back to the shed and sleep to keep my cover story. And rest of you go to your bedrooms quickly. We talk more once we're out of this estate.
You telling everybody about what you found in the chest?
Yeah, of course. I tell about them that I found some candles and this and a strange knife. I don't know if you know.
Candles. So 13 red candles, some braziers, and the knife.
Doesn't really tell me anything. For me, these looks very fancy candles, braziers, and a very interesting exotic knife by the looks of it. I haven't seen it in Spain or France during the war, so I don't know.
Anyone got a praise with
that? Would I know anything like religion based regarding that? Would I be able to sort of assume that it's some sort of like devilry, ritually type?
You can make a religion or an occult roll, I suppose.
Also, it's the dog snoring because it's coming through.
She's in my lap, she's snoring, but I'm having to mute myself so often. Let's do occult, because for some reason that's higher than my religion, which makes sense for Mr. Bennett because he's a fake reverend. Nope. I'm so tired. I go sleep sometimes. Good night.
He hasn't had evening bread.
I haven't had my evening red. I'm covered in piss. My brain's cold.
And there's also of course, when we were speaking to old Meg, she spoke about she's been having these nightmares for years and years, and that she spoke of finding a pool of silver fluid that when she drank from it, she woke up.
Did that be mentioned in the books when they saw them, Mrs. Radcliffe? Did you see anything like glimpsing through the pages? Mrs. Radcliffe.
Sorry. I completely, utterly gone in that moment.
When you were glimpsing through the books that I saw that you were studying quickly, were any of the books mentioning anything about a silver lake or pool by any sort?
I imagine not that I would have gotten that far through, because I didn't have a chance to really look through them.
I see. Do you think we should maybe take some of these books with us?
The only concern would be that they're going to know they're missing.
But perhaps they're waiting for us to find them.
Maybe. Yeah, they will most likely know we were here if we take the books, so that's not good. A shame. It would be nice to take some of the books with us and study them further for more intelligence on what we're facing.
One of them, provided it didn't have any... would I have seen if the Key of Solomon one had any annotations or anything scribbled throughout it from just flicking?
I mean, a lot. It's kind of handwritten anyway, but no, you didn't see any additional anything that someone had added to it.
So I'd say one of them being the Key of Solomon, we could find that elsewhere. That's just a book that's printed, and there are other copies of that, but the other two, I don't know. I think they might be exclusively belonging to this place.
I see. Mrs. Wentworth, your mentor that we visited her library, do you think she had maybe this Solomon book in her library, you think?
You might know of it. I mean, she knew how to decipher the symbols, so perhaps she'll be able to help us.
Okay.
Mrs. Barrendale had her interest was in history, not in folklore or occult stuff or anything like that. Which is why she suggested you speak to old Meg about folklore stuff.
Okay. So, I think we have the decision now to either go to the two locations to the east and north and try to find those capsules, or go straight for the Four Feathers and break down that wall.
Do we still need to tell her to take the barrel off? Because didn't we say if we didn't know it was safe or not, she could put it back on?
So you paid somebody, I can't remember who it was, you paid her to...
Yeah, I paid her the price of the barrel so that she could just remove it from circulation.
But we learned now, though, that you get the dreams without direct contact with the goo by the apothecary. So I sadly will have to say that the Four Feathers are still not safe, even knowing that now. So times of haste, I will say. More people that are more frequent that place are more likely to get the illness, get infected. We have to move quickly. More people will eventually fall asleep and potentially die.
Yes.
But I'm still unsure if you should look for the other capsules or just go straight to the source.
It's trying to ruin things.
I say it's all well and good going to the Four Feathers now, but we can't exactly justify breaking down a wall.
No, we can't unless I don't know if the hosts or the owner of the building will be so kind. I don't know.
Perhaps we could say that the water supply's been tampered with. We need to access it, but then again, we are just members of the gentry.
We are, and at the moment I'm just retired military officer of the army, so I don't really have authority.
Anything we do to that pub is threatening her livelihood. She's not exactly going to be thrilled with the idea of us knocking it down.
No, of course not. So we have to just request kindly, or I don't know. And we don't have enough money to bribe her for it either, or repair the wall afterwards. At least I don't have the money for it.
Maybe we should do something substantial and cliffhanger worthy.
Shall we take a... Yes, sorry.
No, go on. I was just going to say all the other chambers that we've seen so far are empty.
They are empty so far, yeah. I just feel what we find from those two chambers, no creatures like from the North Lake Hall, luckily, fortunately. Use those symbols. And I don't know if you...
We could go to Strawberry House. It seems like the more obvious potential location.
It could be potential.
Or we could go to Mrs. Barrendale and try and find like a record of construction or buildings and see if it mentions any circles of stone.
Before we go to Stonely House, maybe we go to the north one to confirm that it might be that same length and direction before we go to the Stonely House, because I feel I don't talk much to the Stonely House fam. So
okay, we could go north. We could maybe drop in on the Four Feathers on the way, just to make sure everyone's okay, or drop in on the apothecary before heading up.
Like the husband, he's currently headaches, so we could probably check in if he is still awake, just to see how his state is. But you don't want to do anything more to do with the goo, and I made sure the goo is hidden in my garden somewhere. I don't want that goo in the same house as mine. That's for certain. So,
shall we head back into Tarryford and then go up the North Road?
Just to confirm.
Maybe.
And while we're at Four Feathers, I could just ask the lady of the pub if we could break it down and just investigate for the good. But she'll probably say no, but I just want to ask at least. She will give her blessing to it.
Can we smash up your house real quick?
Because I'm sure she wants to get to the bottom too, I'm sure.
I
do think it would give us the upper hand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to the Four Feathers then. Tomorrow.
We can picture it as a way for her to get her business back on track by getting to the bottom of whatever this is. Proving it's nothing to do with the Four Feathers.
Indeed.
Be more likely to let us in.
We can probably as well use the Williams as an excuse, because to tell her that the Williams are looking into ways to acquire the Four Feathers. So we tell her by letting us do the work, we can ensure that the Williams will not get the upper hand to sort of get something on the Four Feathers and her to buy it from.
Yes, I like that.
Very well. I think we have a
plan.
A plan indeed.
Okay.
Good briefing, everybody.
So,
mystery machine.
So I guess then you eventually retire to your rooms then, or perhaps in the captain's case, well, I mean, whether the captain stays sleeping in the library or returns to his room.
Story.
Yeah.
Just give a cover story.
So I suppose, yeah, eventually you finally return to your rooms. I guess you're putting everything back, locking the room back. What are you doing with the key?
You slide through the door.
I'm not putting that back in the room.
Oh, I thought you meant like slide it under the locked door. No one's getting it.
No one's getting it.
Never again.
No. No, it's up to you, ladies and Reverend, if you want to try to sneak in again. But
No.
from what I saw, did not end well, really.
I don't fancy another date with that chamber pot. Thank you very much.
We'll just
Yeah,
we'll wait until Captain Stone's asleep and then we'll place it on his chest.
well,
Now we hear the river snoring now.
Alrighty then. Then we have a plan. I will go to sleep. I
Okay.
wish all you ladies and Reverend a good night.
Okay, so you all retire to your rooms and probably quite quickly fall asleep. And as you sleep, you all dream of a blasted forest. Where the sky is impossibly black and you are surrounded by dead, petrified trees. And that's where we'll leave.
Oh boy.
That's not good.
We're in the
That's not-
weed. We're in the weed.
Where next?
TPK.
Is anyone getting any headaches? Just step
The
up,
drink
sleeping
no
Ruby.
Okay,
Ooh,
so yeah.
I'm surprised we made it out of there without being caught.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a plus. That's a win. That's a win for this session. That's a big win.
Me and my 29 luck are very happy.
It's a shame we're not doing the Land of Eam experience checklist. You could certainly go into hijinks, solve problems in a creative manner.
Jump out the window.
Fall
Yeah.
apart and
Yeah.
run away silly.
You upload it to YouTube. This one should be called 4 in a bed.
Oh, well, this was a fun session, but that's thank you. That was a lot of fun, though. Thank you.
So I
Love.
believe we're back next week. Is any unless anybody's got any prior engagements?
I don't think so.
I can still play. Yeah. I can still play.
Right in. So we'll be back. We'll be back next week for more Regency Cthulhu.
Next Tuesday.
Ooh.
Edge ever closer to the conclusion, or perhaps go
We want
backwards.
it to end. We're dragging it out. It's all purposeful.
Yeah, we want to drag it out. We have so much fun. We drag it out. Yeah.
Spent almost all of the session under a bed,
Yep.
so you know.
That has to be a record.
That entire session took place over like 3.5
hours?
Yeah,
4
about
hours?
3-4 hours. Yeah.
It was almost entirely trying to work out how to get out from under the bed.
Was it? Excellent.
Almost real time. As soon as you said 4 in the bed, immediately I'm just thinking there were 4 in the bed, and Captain Stone said, a broke a vase.
All over into the chamber pot.
Now we're rolling into the chamber pot.
Oh, dear.
And he's
Oh.
all of us under the bed now, just like
It feels that we grew closer as a group.
Oh boy.
Radio. Are you able to sort out a raid for us? Or?
I'm being biased in my raid. We're raiding explorers of elsewhere because they're playing Tamagotchi Life and they're making some of their characters in the game, which is cool.
Let's see. Very well. Okay, so yeah, we'll be back next week, and we'll also be here on, or some of it will be here on Friday, with another session of the Edinburgh Files, the Pharaoh's Sacrifice.
Ooh.
And Eam on Sunday, I think. Yes.
Yes.
Yay. Okay, so
Okay.
thank you, and I will see you next time.